Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our live stream for today. And as usual, before I get started, I'm just gonna say a quick prayer. So I'm just gonna also notice here. Let's see. As you know, I can't talk and type at the same time, so I'm sending you a quick message. Hello, one and all. Please let me know by the show of thumbs up if you can hear and see me. So let's get started. Quick prayer meditation. All right, everyone, welcome. Hello, Lynn. Oh, good to see you again. Hello, Catherine. Good to see you both. And let's get started. Who else is joining us? I'm glad you can hear and see me. So, Lynn, I know you've been here before. Tina, yes, I'm good. Now, before I do get started, you know I like to say a little prayer. So just bear with me. And as I call on the divine and the angels to bless and guide our time together, to open our minds and our heart to the messages that they're guiding us to, and make all your day be blessed, each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. So thank you, angels, and thank you, divine love, for being present with us so we may hear your word to guide our days. And so it is. So let's get started. All right. So with that said, I'm going to make a quick announcement before I get into the reading. Last week, I believe you were here, Lynn. If you had notifications, apparently this is from YouTube. Apparently, when you get notifications, you should have a video ID. If you have that and you're able to message me with it, I would love to have that, because our live stream from last week has disappeared into the YouTube verse, and they're trying to find it. And the only way we are able to have it is if you have, for those of you who have your notifications turned on, if you have the video ID to forward to me, and I can send it to YouTube to try and find the video. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump right in. Remember, this is our angel guidance and messages for the week of July 14th to the 20th. That's starting tomorrow. This is the general reading for everyone. So, and of course, I have the original angel cards in here. So I'm just going to pull them out into the bowl and get started. Right, angels, what is your guidance for us to guide us starting the week from tomorrow, the 14th? All right, just listening here. All right, our first card for Sunday, the 14th, is compassion. Compassion. Hopefully you can see that. I know these are tiny and you can't see them, but these are my favorite cards. These are the cards that got me started on this journey like 30 years ago. So Okay, the card for Monday, the 15th, is synthesis. Synthesis, right? Okay, and the card for Tuesday is understanding. Understanding. Okay, the card for Wednesday is release. Release. Okay, and the card for Thursday is birth. Birth. And the card for Friday is okay. All right, the card for Friday is healing. Healing. And then our card for Saturday and the card for Saturday is humor. Humor. All right. So once again, this is the card for tomorrow, starting the week of tomorrow, Sunday, the 14th, compassion. Okay, the guidance is to have compassion for ourselves, to really, there are many things that we're going to encounter this coming week, and some of it will be like, some of us will find ourselves saying and wondering, why did I do that? Because some of the choices we made in the past will come, maybe not so much as haunting us, but affecting the things for us. So having regrets and beating ourselves up, the guidance is to be really present and have compassion for ourselves, because the choices we made then was then. Yes, it may be impacting us in some ways, not some healthy or helpful ways now, but that was then, this is now, to focus more on the now, and so that we can, because whatever choices we made, the divine still loves us, to really let go of that and have really understanding and compassion for ourselves. Okay. And then the word for Monday is synthesis. Okay, so it's telling us to look at ways that we can blend the here and now that we're living, and the some of the choices we made in the past, to blend them, or to in order to not so much to change course or to correct course, to revisit some of those choices and blend them or hold them, knowing that it's like we're blending the past and the present to create the future that we are wanting. So to be really present in the choices that we're making, and not to be so caught up in the, if you want to call it, mistakes that we made in the past, and allowing that to influence us in a negative way, but rather than to see it as the learning. And so the synthesis or the blending which is taking two things that are seemingly separate and creating a new and fresh out of it to be present in the here and now, so that we are able to synthesize the here and now with some of the choices we made in the past that's coming back to present itself to us in not so positive ways, but or what we're viewing as not so positive ways, but it's coming back to us so we can learn to use them as learning tools to guide us in the here and now. So that's the guidance. And the word for Tuesday, understanding, is in all this to have understanding, to have, once again, compassion is another form of understanding, to have understanding and patience with ourselves as we try to navigate or change our course to where we need to be and where we would like to be. Okay. And the word for Wednesday is release, releasing. And so once you have compassion for yourself and you are blending and creating new pathways for yourself to, or a new path for yourself to journey down, to have understanding or compassion for yourself and for the process, not to try and rush things or to make things happen faster than it's possible or is happening, and but to put it all, allow the divine to guide you. So to release it, to let it go, not to hang on to, number one, don't hang on to the errors or the mistakes or the things that you perceive or we perceive as mistakes that we've made in the past, not to hang out to them, release them. Take the pieces that you're able to synthesize with the here and now, take those pieces and do that and release it, let it go, so that you're able to move on. And appropriately, the word for Thursday is birth. So moving on is, giving birth to the new, to the present, to be to the new direction or that you wanting to go in, or you're being guided to go in. And that's where the healing begins. So you're healing. So this is the word for Friday. So which is healing. So your healing will begin from when you start really seeing that healing, the unfolding, and don't always think of healing as a physical thing. Healing sometimes is just a shift of energy to shift your perspective, to give you a different way of seeing the world or seeing things or doing things. So really give yourself that perspective to once again, have compassion for yourself, to not to be so stuck on, oh, what was that such a bonehead? Why did I make that move? Or why did I do this? If only I didn't do that. I let all that go. Focus on, take the learning and the gifts from that and use them to synthesize or to blend with the here and now, with the knowledge you have now. Take your old experiences or your old things that you did that and blend them with the here and now, so that you can use that to guide you to the next place. And then once again, keep having that compassion and understanding for yourself, so you're able to let go of the things that didn't quite work and give birth to the new beginning, which the new beginning is the beginning of the healing, the fresh perspective, the new perspective, the energizing perspective. So that's where the healing lies. All right. And the word for Saturday is humor. Humor is very important, to as human beings. Some of us, we take ourselves so seriously that we miss the funny or the humor in our foibles. If we're able to laugh at ourselves and to laugh out at our circumstances, it makes the load lighter. So to truly be open to seeing the humor in the things that we do and the things that happen for us. So that is our guidance. Now I'm going to use the Saints and Angels cards to see. I'm just going to listen. I may not pull any cards to see if there's any additional cards. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's see what else we're hearing here. All right, so there's 2 cards from here. All right, let's see. Okay, the first card is Mother. Mother. And the second card is Reward. All right. All this is to say the journey that you've been on is that seeking that nurture, you think the reward or the blessing in it will be when you have someone that's nurturing you. But the guidance to you is that nurture, that mother that you're looking for is always present in the divine. So pay attention to that. And the reward is not something that's down the line or down the road. It's being present to your life each and every moment and each and every day, and see the blessings, the blessings, and many times that you haven't done anything, you haven't made any effort, but it's there to be open to that. So that's your overarching message, to be really open and see that your life is a blessing. There's a gift in each and every day. So that's the reward. The reward is your life, your blessing, and to see that each and every one of us is an individual. We're unique. Yes, we're all alike, yet there's a unique spark in each and every one. So to really see that the gift that you are, the reward, you yourself in yourself are the reward. Don't look for anything external. Okay. And the mother is just that nurturing. Surround yourself starting with divine love. See and embrace the fact that you are a child of the divine, and let that nurture you. Let that nurture your spirit to do the work that you need to do. Once again, it goes back to having compassion for yourself, having understanding for yourself. So that's our guidance for this week, my friends. Now, let's see. We have several people on here. Hello to you all. And if I don't call, okay, I think Catherine, hello and welcome. Ashley, hello. And Brown Sugar, hello. And Rebecca, hello. Now, this is your time. We are going to start. And for the first person to ask questions, I'll pull cards for. And I'll pull a card for you if you ask. And if you just want me to pull a card, you just let me know. Or if you have a specific question, and one question specific. And so who's the... Okay, Lynn, I think we had this question last week. And let's see. Okay, Lynn, okay, so Lynn, let's see here. You may have to help me out if I miss you, Lynn. So let's do with Lynn first. Okay, what does Lynn need to do? No, Lynn, I believe your guidance last week was not yet. Slow down. Okay, I think I'm still getting the not yet. Slow down. All is not lost yet. Okay, Lynn, that's what I'm getting for you. But let's see, what does Lynn need to know about her circle room? Okay, Lynn, first of all, I'm checking to see if this is the right card for you. If this is the right deck to pull for you. All right. So Lynn, I'm going back for you. I'll be using the Saints and Angels card. Okay, what does Lynn need to know about her relationship, her divorce, and marriage? All right. Wow. Okay. Lynn, your card is wise decision. And what I'm getting is it's a wise decision not to jump to any conclusions or make any rash decisions. So take your time. Um, make the take your time to make your decision with deep contemplation, yet with precision. But don't make any rash decisions. The In your heart, you know what is the right thing to do, but don't rush to judgment. Don't rush to make a decision because because of outward appearances, or but really take time and to go deeper and connect on a deeper level before you make your choices. That is the wisest decision you can make at this time. So I hope okay. And who was okay? Okay, and I see Brown Sugar said card please. So and please pay attention to your readings, because in case we lose this too, so you know what's happening. All right. So let's see. Let me see. I think Ashley. Oh, Brown Sugar. I'll just pull a card for you, because Brown Sugar needs to know. All right. Okay. Brown Sugar, I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but it says not yet. No, not yet. So I don't know if there's something that's happening. Not yet, but very soon. Okay. So what else? What is the card for Brown Sugar? All right. This is your card. It says be honest with yourself. Okay. Okay. It says be honest with yourself. For you means you know the answer. Don't look for outward solutions. You know the answer from deep within, and trust that. Don't be looking for outward answers or somebody else to give you the answer, so that you don't own it. So you know what you need to do. Make the choice and know that it's not yet. When the time is right, you will know. And then make the choice, own that choice. That way, regardless of how your choice turned out, it's on you rather than it's your choice. So own it. When you own it with confidence, then whatever the results may be, own that with confidence too. That will strengthen you in more ways than you realize. Okay, so now I'll read the card to you. It says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you'll know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean on us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So that's for you, Brown Sugar. So, and okay, who's next? I think, did I miss someone? Okay, Lynn. Well, True Love, Jessica. Oh, no. Catherine. I think you're next. Okay, Catherine, you say hello to you. Thank you. This is my new home coming soon. Okay, what does Lynn needs? It's Catherine. What does Catherine needs to know about her new home? Catherine, it says have patience. Maybe not as soon as you think, but all is well with you. So have patience. Okay, let's see what the cards say for you. All right. All right, Catherine. Your card. Okay, that makes no sense to me, but you asked about home, but this is where we got. Cupid is the card you got. So that's for you, Catherine. It says, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. So, and you were talking about your new home, and it said not yet. So and then this is the card you got. Sometimes these things makes no sense to me, but Catherine, that's for you. And okay, Jessica, I think you're next. You're the one who said who was looking for love, right? Jessica says, will true love find me? Okay. Okay, Jessica, I'm just going to blurt out the first. It says, will you find true love? That was the question for you. Rather than waiting for love to find you, would you find true love? And if when you're truly ready, true love will find you, but will you find true love? Okay, let's see. So let's see what's the card for Jessica. Sometimes these things come and I can't explain it to you, Jessica, but when we're focused and paying attention, we know. We ask questions, but sometimes questions come back to us. So let's see. Let me see, what does Jessica need to know about finding true love or true love finding her? Okay. Jessica, it says, no, true love will not find you, but you will find true love. But the question is, would you recognize true love when you find it? Whew. Okay, let's see. All right, Jessica, your card is play. Play. All right, what I'm getting from the card, Jessica, is focus on relaxing. Play meaning be more relaxed, be more playful, bring more fun. Don't be so severe or so serious. It's like finding love has become a job and a vocation for you, but you need to relax. Don't be so severe and so serious. The more relaxed you are, the more you seem approachable, the more it's easier for people to connect with you. So if you're truly seeking the love that you're wanting, you need to be really focused and be be more relaxed. Focus on relaxing, focus on being present, just being more relatable. All right, so now let's see what the card actually has to say. Play, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you will return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So that's for you, Jessica. And Leanne, will my wish come true in court soon? Please praying. Okay. Was Leanne's wish come true in court? Okay, Leanne, it says justice will find you. Justice will be served. You probably know what that means more than I do. So whatever happens in court, it will be just, and it will be real justice. So you need to just be present, and no matter what. Okay. And 2 cards for you. Okay. Let me see here, Leanne. Your first card is family and blessings in disguise. So before I actually read what the card says, it's just justice will be served. You will have justice in court, but remember, human justice is not God's justice. The justice that you have is you need to bring your focus on dealing with family, being present for family, and in every situation, look for even things that you feel didn't go your way, are not going your way. You still need to look for the blessings in them, because there are many blessings that comes to you in disguise. You may not recognize them as blessings in the moment. Okay, what I'm getting, sometimes I get more, is think of it as if that person you so wanted, you thought you were so in love with, if they were the best person for you, or had you gone ahead and married them when you thought you loved them so much, where would you be today? Would you be the same person you were? Can you clearly see that how their lives turn out? It's not the life you wanted to live. And so you can see the blessing in that. All right, so let's start with, it says, the card family says, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with a calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay? And it says blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So that was for Leanne. I hope that helps Leanne. Rebecca wants to know, when will she meet her soulmate? And by the way, I don't put up on the readings. If you want to remember what your portion is, you're going to have to go back and watch the video, because I don't put it in the description, because it's individuals, and I don't think it's right to put your cards. And as these messages come to me, I don't always remember till I go back and watch the video myself. So anyway, this is for you, Rebecca. When will Rebecca meet her soulmate? All right. Okay, today must be the questions with questions, or answers with questions. I don't know which one it is. So Rebecca, the question to you is, how do you know you haven't met your soulmate yet? How do you know? How present are you? Okay. So I hope that makes sense to you. So let's see. Okay, when Rebecca meets her soulmate. Okay. Okay, Rebecca, your card says focus on service. Focus on service. Okay, you are to focus on being service to others and service to being present, rather than oh, sorry, Ashley, I will get to you. Yes, this is moving faster than the scroll is. I missed you, so I will come back to you. Rebecca, yours is service. So don't be so focused on when or how, just be present, because how do you know you haven't already met your soulmate and you missed them, but rather be focused on giving back. Be focused on really experiencing with appreciation and gratitude all the blessings of your life by giving back, by being of service. So give service, be of service to others, be of service to your community, to your workplace, okay, and to yourself. Be of service to yourself. That makes no sense to me, but that's what I'm getting. So let's see. It says, focus on service. Your soul desire only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So that's for you, Rebecca. And I just got quickly that in service, in providing service, is to that may even connect you to the love that you're seeking. So that's your guidance, Rebecca. So Ashley, let's see, what does Ashley need to know and which. Okay, Ashley wants to know what is coming up for you. All right, this is for Ashley. And Ashley, I also got to change decks, so I'm using the Saints and Angels Oracle card for you. Ashley, okay, you are ready. You are ready. You need to be a little bit more open to what you're asking. Be a little bit more, don't be so narrow in your expectations. Be a little bit more open, be a little bit more broader, so that spirit can surprise you delightfully. All right. So let's see what is coming up for Ashley. All right. Okay, Ashley also gets two cards. All right, it says, child and move. Okay, apparently that should make sense to you right away. But okay, Ashley, there's a move coming up for you. There's a possible physical move for you. I don't know if that's something you're considering, like a move to a new city. Oh, or a new job. Okay. And so there's two things in regarding to the second card, which is child. Is approach everything the way children do, with joyful expectation. Don't no matter, even if the unknown that's coming to you, don't approach it with trepidation or fear. When you're fearing the possible changes or the unknown because you want to know exactly what's going to happen, you're putting that energy of fear into it, so you're blocking the flow of the energy of what's coming to you. So don't do that. Relax, be in joyful expectation and anticipation of okay, maybe you can make your mantra the next little while. I don't know what's coming, but I am so happy to welcome it, whatever it may be. I am happy to welcome whatever it may be, so to operate from that perspective. But there is changes coming for you, and don't fear those changes. To really be open. Don't say, well, I only want the change if I get so much, or if I get exactly this. But be more open, be more spacious. Allow space for spirit to surprise you. That, let's say you move house, it may end up being the best move you made. You may find cheaper housing, or you may find a better house than the one you have now. If there's changes coming in your job, don't be anxious. You may end up finding a better job than the one you have now. So that's, Ashley, I hope that helps. And, um, you know, all right. And Joy, what's coming up for you in love this summer? All right, Joy, what I'm hearing is a lot. Okay, a lot. A great deal is happening for you, but you also, okay, all right. Okay, Joy, from you, I'm hearing the general message for all of us, including me, is to be open, openness, creating. Okay, I think that was the same message that went to Ashley earlier, to create. Okay, as human beings, we are too narrow in our thinking. It's like, it's like we only got our minds focused on, I need $100. But why would you settle for $100 when the universe wants to give you $1 million? So that's what I think that, okay, that's the guidance to all of us. Okay, so now let's come back to Joy. Okay, Joy, you just need to be more spacious this summer. Yes, there's a lot coming at you. There's a lot coming your way in love and in your life in general. But you have to be ready. You need to be prepared. So don't be, once again, don't operate from that fear, and don't have a certain mind as to what that should look like, what this aspect of this person you're looking for it looked like, or they should do for a living. Don't be so tied up to the outward appearances, or don't be so worried about keeping up with the Joneses type of appearances, and be more focused on the heart. Be more focused on the heart and the spirit. Okay, so now let's pull a card for you. Yes. Okay. We're also pulling, Joy, we're also pulling Saints and Angels card. So what is coming up for Joy this summer in terms of her love life? What is coming up for Joy in terms of her love life? All right. Okay, Joy, I'm asking the question. I'm still getting, okay, the love you're wishing for is coming to you. And there's lots happening for you this summer, but don't be so focused on, don't put a timeline on this love that you're looking for. Are you wanting real love? Are you wanting authentic relationship? Let that be your focus. Are you wanting a helpmate, a partner, rather than putting stock into, are you wanting a Disneyland, a Disney love type of love, or are you wanting real authentic relationship and partnership? And if that's what you're wanting, more than likely it won't be this summer, but it's coming to you. So you need to really be more focused on that, rather than, there's nothing wrong with summer flirtations, but be aware that if you're trying to turn flirtation, some lighthearted flirtation, into something serious, then you. All right. Okay. Joy, this is your card. It says heaven is watching over you. Heaven is watching over you. And that just means don't be so concerned and so fearful about, well, I don't have anybody. Am I going to find somebody? When is somebody coming to me? So the guidance to you is, just remember that you're not alone, that heaven is watching over you, and really be present. Just be present to the here and now, and allow that to happen naturally. Don't, it's not about a timeline. Don't give it a timeline. And so that's your guidance, Joy. Okay. Tia, hello to you as well. Are you wanting me to pull a card for you as well? All right, Tia. Oh. Oh, okay. I missed a couple of people. So who is that? Okay. You're welcome, Joy. You're welcome. And let's see what does Tia needs to know. We'll pull a card for Tia. Oh, is this the right card for Tia? Okay. No, it is. Yep. Okay. Tia, your guidance is, remember, there's timing in everything. And this card says perfect timing. So you will know when the timing is right for what you seek, and you know exactly what you're looking for. So be Serenity. I missed you, so thank you. Just hang there. I just saw you, so let me finish with Tia, and I'll pull a card for you. So be more open. So be present. Perfect timing. There's a time for everything. There's a season for everything. And so be really open and just be present to the timing. Remember, everything happens in the right time, not when we as human beings dictate. Sometimes we make so much effort and nothing happens, but you let go, you relax, and boom, everything falls into place. So that is your guidance. All right. So now I'll read the card for you. It says perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. Okay. The doors are open. While you walk through them with us by your side, don't delay or procrastinate. Okay. As all the ingredients are ripe for your success, everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So that's for you, Tia. You're welcome. So now let's see. Serenity, I didn't pull a card for you. What was your card? Yes. No, I didn't pull a card. So, Serenity, what's your question? Do I see you moving and leaving your current relationship? Serenity. Okay, my immediate answer is no to the relationship. It needs work. You need to work on your partnership skills. Even if you leave this relationship, if you haven't improved your partnership skills, the next one will you'll have the same challenges. But in terms of moving, not yet. You might move homes within the same city you're in, but the big move that you would like to make, not yet. So, because that also requires you being ready and open. So you have work to do, my friend. Okay, so let's. All right. Serenity, your card is the ocean. The ocean. See yourself and your life as the ocean. There's deep depths to the ocean that are unexplored and undiscovered. So really let that be your focus. Really do the work on yourself. Go deeper, even deeper than you've ever been before. Don't be afraid. Yes, there may be some discomfort or some distress while you're doing the work, but know that you're not alone, that the angels are guiding you. So you need to really do some work, some healing work. And each time you make that change, there will be a shift in your life. You will notice the very discernible shift, to where people might say, oh, what are you doing? Have you lost weight? Oh, you look 10 years younger. So that kind of really dig deeper, go to the depths of your being, because you are like an unexplored ocean, right? So let's read the card for you. It says, so that was for you, Serenity. Um, let me make sure I'm not missing anybody else. Um, it says the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself deeping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean and allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concern. And Serenity, as I'm reading this card, the other thing I got was, if you go to the ocean or even just to the beach and even just walk into the waves and out, you will realize that, and going to the beach will bring the reality of the depth of the ocean to you. So that would be your guidance. That is your message. All right. So is there anyone that I miss? Because it's almost time for me to. You're welcome, Ashley. You're welcome, Tia. And Serenity, you are also welcome. You are all welcome. So I am really thankful that you all joined me. And once again, I'm making a little plea. Anyone who had joined me in last week's stream, that stream seemed to have disappeared into the annals of YouTube. So if you were sent a notification by YouTube and you have that video ID number, if you could send me that, I really appreciate it. Hello, Patty Cakes. How are you, my friend? Are you sad? You seem to be sad today. How's life treating you, Patty Cakes? Oh, sorry that you're sad. I'm looking to hear from you, Patty Cakes. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're laughing till you're crying. All right. That's good. That's good. That's very. Yeah, well, that's my bad eyesight. I only saw the tears. I didn't see the smile. Now I see it. Well, so glad. How are you today? Okay, Patty Cakes, hang on. Serenity, I know you don't live near it. Okay, you may not live near the ocean, but I have a different suggestion for you. Go online. There's many videos of the ocean, even meditation videos that incorporates the ocean. So use that, and that will help you. All right, Serenity. Yeah, sometimes they do have a sense of humor. So what interesting thing happened to you this last week, Patty Cakes? Yes, the guides and the angels, yes. I always say, God is definitely a woman most of the time, because of the, divine has a sense of humor that we don't always see or understand till things happen. So I'm glad you're laughing till you're crying. So is anything exciting happened and funny that you want to share? I looked for my video message and it was not needed. Okay. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. You're welcome, Serenity. All right. Well, so you must have had a great week then, Patty Cakes. Yes. Well, sometimes we think we need somebody else to kind of guide us and give us the answer. And sometimes, yeah, but not always. I find that when we are truly open, yes, yeah, yes, that's awesome. That is awesome. Things just happen to, when we're open and ready. Um, we it happens, and you're just like, wait a minute. Oh, where did that happen? How did that happen? Yeah. So that is really awesome. That is awesome. I'm really happy, and I'm happy you were able to join us for even a little time. So, do you have any questions for me this week, Patty Cakes? That's to you. I'm just checking to see there's nobody I'm forgetting, but we are almost at the end because I have to. And please, everyone, stay tuned. Turn on your notifications especially for next week, because I don't know exactly when I'm going to do the live stream. It will either be Saturday or Sunday, or yeah, more than likely Saturday. But it's just we have a couple of big weeks. Okay. I will, I have a couple of big things coming up next week. Several big birthdays. Well, 3 big birthdays coming up in my family, and myself included. So I don't know how my timing is going to work yet. So just to let you know. So turn on your notifications. The live stream will happen. I just don't know which day it may happen. Like Patty Cake says, things happen. We want to go one way, and divine leads us another way. So that's really good. So now I'm going to finish our time off, and I'll pull one card for my friend Patty Cakes to just see what does Patty Cakes need to know this week. What is coming up with that for Patty Cakes this week? Something to add to what she got last week or this week. Okay, Patty Cakes, apparently something new else is coming. Some additional new thing is coming to all the, what else you got this week? All right, Patty Cakes, here's your card, life purpose. Okay, I'm hearing you know it. You know it already. So there's no need to be, you know it before. I don't need to go any further, Patty Cakes, apparently. So you know what's happening. You know your life purpose. I'm just going to read what the card actually says. It says the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. All right. Hello, good afternoon, Brutus. I'm happy you're able to join everyone too. All right. Wow, so many friends on today. So how are you this afternoon, Brutus? All right. As I simply call him Mel, Patty Cakes. Tell Mel he's welcome. Yes. We have lots of interesting conversations, Mel and I. Okay, Laurie, you want to know if you'll be getting married soon. Okay. Oh boy, Laurie, I think you're just joining us, but it's saying that remember, it's not about human timing, but everything in God's time. So it's about divine timing. So marriage may happen for you, but remember, you can't put your time on it. You know when it's right. You will know, you know, in your heart of hearts when it's right and when it's not right. So you need to really just be present with that. But let's see if the cards have anything other than what I'm saying to say to you. Right, so I'm trying to see, I'm listening. All right. Lori, your card says ground yourself. Okay, it's find your grounding, find your strength, be open, and remember that marriage or being in a relationship doesn't define you. So if you, okay, if you truly, what you're seeking is you want a partner, you want a real authentic relationship. So be present to that, to rather than wanting to just get married for marriage's sake. And if you get married just for marriage's sake, then it won't be successful. So be more focused, be grounded, be present in your life. Be really, when you're grounded, you're well connected with yourself. You're well connected with the divine. So you're holy, not meaning not spelled WHOLLY. That means you're wholly present. You're fully present in your life. You're alive. So be that. Then the things that you want will flow rather than making that. So this is it says ground yourself. So it says when ground yourself, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So well, Laurie, I'm happy that you have someone. In terms of what I'm getting is I just hear whatever I get, and I think human beings sometimes. Somebody recently that I know fairly well got married 2 years ago. They were 64, so it wasn't so much as they were wanting to get married so much as they were ready and open. So my blessings to you, my prayers to you, to that you found the person that works for you, that you are happy with, and just be, like I said, be, the card for you is just your guidance is be grounded. And remember, friends, that this is all about energy. We can shift the energy if a card is pulled or something is said that you're not comfortable with, or it. Sometimes I pull cards for myself and I'm like, but the lesson that I've learned from one of my mentors is when you hear anything that doesn't quite jive for you, ask yourself, what is that? And allow it to sit with you in your spirit. And then sometimes the answer comes. Surely we do know the answer. So anyway, friends, that's time. And it's time for me to go organize our weekend dinner. Did I? All right. T, you came late. So I will pull a card for T. Hi, T. Will you? I'm dropping these cards everywhere. So let's pick them up and shuffle them properly and see what you get. All right, T. Yours is, I believe, will be the last card we pull for the day because it's time to go do some household chores. You know, it's Saturday. We gotta get work done around here. So my house is messy, and we're doing some work around the house. So when that work is complete, maybe if you're interested, one of our live streams could be, I'll show you how I create a sacred space for myself, and you can do the same. So if you are interested in that, let me know in your comments. Yes, T, here we go. What does T need to know for this week? Angels, what is your message? What's T's question? Will you find your purpose? Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. All right. T. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Apparently, okay. Your card is ask, but the first thing I saw as I got this card is, rather than asking would you find your purpose, maybe your question is, what is your purpose? And how would you serve your purpose? And how are you going to live your purpose? And how are you going to be your purpose? Okay. So today it seems like the angels and the guides, they have a good sense of humor. Today is the day of answering questions with questions. So your question to your answer, your question answer is, rather than ask what is your purpose, how are you going to live your purpose, how are you going to be your purpose. So let's see. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws. Among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So your reading be, so ask, what purpose am I to serve? And remember, sometimes things come to us and we may think, well, I don't really want to do that. But just be open. So, and we know, even when we swim, my mother used to say, we're swimming against the current. You're swimming against the current again when I don't want to do something, and and I'm locking horns with her. So you find that when you're wanting, especially when it comes to the idea of purpose, I think in our culture we put so much stock in what's your purpose, and we think that purpose for some people seem to define it with, how much money you're going to make, what are you going to do to bring you this big, some fame or fortune, rather than purpose is just can be the way you live your life, to live purposefully, to live intentionally, to be present and be grounded in your life. So don't be, so just be, don't expect the answer to just pop up right away sometimes. So anyway, my friends, with that said, I am going to wish you all blessings on the upcoming week. May you walk with the angels. May you be open to experiencing what you've never experienced before, and let humor guide your week, and know that in all things there is love, divine love that guides each and every one of us. So be blessed. And this is Christabel saying, blessings on your week. Goodbye for now. Yeah, it's